Yo, what's up? This is Luck. I'm back with another fantasy football video for Losers Chug Forever. It's week 10. This week's guest is the newbie, Aaron. What's up, Aaron?
What's going on?
So let's dive right into it, man. At our 10th spot, we have Jacob. This is Can't Catch a Break. I have to say team names because Aaron does not know everybody's teams. He stays at the 10th spot. QB3 is Drake May. I don't know what to say about this guy's team. I just think it's pure trash. But I will say I am rooting for him this week. I hope he wins this week.
I mean, his team obviously has some bright spots, but like he's just it's just unlucky at this point.
Very unlucky. Um, that I just yeah. Hopefully next season. Well, he might have to move on to the next season. All right, at the ninth spot, I have you. You stay here from the ninth spot. You beat the trash guy at 10. Josh Allen, I have you at QB4. QB10 is Caleb Williams, and on your bench was QB9 Matthew Stafford. I want to give you shit for barely beating Jacob, but because you only won because of the 50 bomb you got from Caleb. But you did get a donut from Rome, so you came out the win for that. So I guess I can give you a pass. Brian Thomas seems to have hurt his ankle this week, but I don't think you're going to be playing him because of the up and down season he's give you. But Tucker Kraft is done for the year. You have Romeo Dobbs. I think that's going to be a great piece for you going forward.
Yeah, my team is limping through some wins, which has just been the case all year long. But at the same time, it's like I have a couple younger people that just need some time, and then if I can get Roma Dunze to stop giving me donuts every couple of weeks.
Did you see what his dad tweeted out this past week?
No, I did not.
His dad tweeted that they need to give the ball to Rome, so he might
Jesus.
yeah he might follow Odell and try to get out of Chicago.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
All right. At the eighth spot, we have Xander. Down one spot from last week. Running back three is Devon Chain. Tight end nine, Hunter Henry. Tight end eight is Delton Kincaid. Good news is, bad news for you, but good news for Xander is Loveland. Colston Loveland, he's seeing more targets, more and more from the past 4 weeks. It's been growing every week from 1 to 2 extra that he's been getting. Bad news for Xander is that it's another tight end. He doesn't need another tight end. He needs his other positions to go off. If you're looking for him, this is the fastest one up the hill.
Yep, I got it.
Yeah, but yeah, he got a donut from his wide receiver this week, so he's in the same boat as you. But yeah,
He I he's got a nice little team. I the only thing that I would say is he's got Kayshawn Booty in there, and that's a risky play this week.
all right, let's get to this. I'm only laughing because of the next person. The next spot, Dane, still winless at the seventh spot. He was this week's lowest score. Wide receiver seven is Drake London. Tight end four is Tucker Kraft, who is out for the year. Sad news. Another player out for the year for Dane. I wish I had him on this week because the question was going to be who the hell did he piss off to get
Hmm.
this type of season. CJ got concussed in the middle of the game. He seems to always lose a player, 1 to 2 players. So CJ was the other one that he lost this week. But JJ McCarthy did look better than he did the beginning of the season. So that break might have been. I don't call it a break. I joke that it was a maternity leave, paternity leave, whatever it's called. He did just have a kid, so they had to give him a break. And
Hmm.
Drake London is looking like a Ferrari in the hood right now, sitting on
Drake
his rust.
Drake London was looked nasty last week. So I said, if anything, he's at least got he's got some wide receivers that should be able to help him finish this year out. But he's also been unlucky. I feel like every decent player he's had has gotten injured.
Very unlucky. Do you think he's gonna get a win?
Um, Tough to say.
He's playing you this week.
I know. I don't want it to be this week. I know that. I hope
So
it's next week. How about that? I hope you win next week.
I'm gonna send you a message for this game specifically now that we're on Dane. Juan is cheering for Dane to beat you this week, just to let you know.
Typical. Juan's just a hater. That's just what it is.
All right, next spot we have Daniel. This is Jay Herbal, if that's still his name. Stays at the sixth spot. QB2 is Justin Herbert. Wide receiver six is Michael Pittman. Travis Kelsey's tight end five, and on the bye, coming back from the bye, tight end six, Dallas Goddard. No news on Bucky Irvin. He's been out for a few years, but I said few years, few weeks. Looking at his roster now, he's projected to get points, so I'm assuming Bucky Irvin's back. And Jacoby just got traded to the Jags. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Just I'm a big fan of Trevor Lawrence coming out of college, but he hasn't been doing it for me since he's been in the league. And that Kyle, what's his name? I don't even know how to pronounce that last name. On his tax squad, you see
Yeah,
that
that guy.
monster? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think he's gonna steal snaps from DeAndre Swift?
I mean, after he gave him what, like 130 yards on the
Yeah.
ground, I said I could see them giving him more touches, considering DeAndre Swift had a decent season, but I could definitely see them giving Mononga a couple more touches because I mean he gave you 130 yards
No.
just the
What
first
is
time.
176?
Oh, that's absolutely filthy.
176.
Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, at that point, like you're looking at the same situation that like Chuba and Rico are in, where like there's like, why don't you just let him touch the ball more? And look at look at how Rico's been performing since they let that man continue forward.
Do you tell Daniel to pull him out the tax now or keep him in there for one more week?
The thing is I just don't know who he'd want to actually give up. You don't really have space to give anybody up to replace that spot
Okay. Okay. All right.
unless he gives up Tank Bigsby. And that'd be the only person I could see that on his bench.
He's not doing anything this year, I don't think. He's just there catching kick returns.
It's possible. Unless Saquon goes down.
Hey, hey, chill, chill, chill. All right. At the fifth spot, we have Zach. QB's seven. The Dak Prescott. Wide receiver seven, James Cook. Wide receiver four, Puka Nakua. And on his bench, he had wide receiver nine, Chris Olave. Tight end 10, Jawan Johnson. Puka got banged up again. I don't know if it's bad. He on the listing report it says something wrong with his ribs. He just came back, so that sucks. Zach also just traded away Javonte Williams to get LaPorta. I
Mhm.
think that's gonna hurt Zach more than what he's gonna gain, just because I value running backs more than I value tight ends. They're both top 10 players in their positions, but Laporta's tight end seven and Javonte Williams is where is it? Running back six. So I think that's more value in a running back
I
there.
I mean, consistency honestly is really the big thing. Is like Laporta's had one, two, three, what, five games this year or double digits. The rest of them have been under 10.
Yeah.
But hey, he must know something we don't.
They must be bent. He must be losing
Yeah.
carries. So yeah, sorry Zach. I think you lost that trade, but it is what it is. It's done. All right. At the fourth spot, we have the reigning defending champ and the highest scorer this week, which is insane for me to say because at the beginning of the season I was giving him crap that he was barely scoring. This week he finally tops the league. QB6 is Daniel Jones. Running back four is Bijan Robinson. Wide receiver two is JSN. Wide receiver 10 is Keenan Allen, and on his bench, running back nine Rico Dowdle. He got a 50 ball from old man Joe Flacco. Back to back weeks that Chase Brown has done something for him. Marvin Harrison got a career seven catches due to Baby Yoda is gone. So Marvin is only going to be going up from here. I'm not a big Kyler fan. I don't want to say it, but I think his team is waking up at the right time for him to defend this title. Maybe a little bit too early, but better better now than never.
Yeah, most of the players that he's got at least starting this week have been late bloomers. I said Addison missed the first few weeks. Marv struggled the first few weeks. Rico didn't really get much touches the first few weeks. I said, and I said the only person that's really been consistent for him since the start would probably be Jackson. But I said I knew Marv was gonna take off at some point. I said he just needed the ball. That's it.
He needed a quarterback to see over the O line.
Yeah, literally.
So I was trying to get Marvin from him earlier this year
Hmm.
when Kyler was still in the game, and he wanted a little bit too much for my asking price. So I was like, nah, because
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if Kyler was gonna disappear or not, and I wish I did the trade.
Yep.
Uh, at the three spot, we have Will. QB5 is Bo Nix. Running back 8 is Jameer Gibbs. Tight end 3 is Tyler Warren. Coming back from bye, QB8, Jalen Hurts. And incoming from a trade he just picked up, running back 6, Javonte Williams. I already stated, I think he won the trade. Great pickup. He needed a running back. He had he has Tyler Warren as a tight end. He didn't really need LaPorta, so he's gotten that running back. The only way I see him lose this trade is Javonte Williams doesn't get a contract extension. If he's a 1 year rental, then he's screwed. So hopefully he gets signed. I don't know if he should stay with Dallas. I think Dallas has a good O line, but
I, I mean, even if he doesn't, he's gonna land somewhere that he'd at least be a starting position. So like he'll still be valuable, I guess, in that sense.
so you agree he won the trade?
I think so. I
Okay,
definitely think because he didn't really need the extra tight end, so he picked up some depth at running backs.
look at that 2-0. Will, good job, good for you. All right, and we got this guy, our biggest op, Juan, at the 2 spot. Running back 1, CMC. Wide receiver 1, Jamar Chase. Tight end 1, Trey McBride. Wide receiver 5, George Pickens. He got a hat trick from Brock Bowers in his return. Um, uh, After watching, what was it, Sunday night game? When did the Commanders play? One of the
Uh, I can't remember.
Yeah, so whatever. I do you think Jade? I think Jaden Daniels is done for the year. There's no way they bring him back, right?
The way his elbow bent, that looked just filthy. So I definitely could see that he's not gonna be back for the rest of the year because that his elbow looked like it was almost bent in half the wrong way.
So he lost Jaden Daniels, but he has his handcuff Marcus Mariota. So
Hmm.
not a bad L right there. He has DeAndre Swift. We talked about Swift might lose some touches,
Hmm.
but I think he's gonna be the lead back, but not guaranteed 80-20. I think it's gonna be closer to 60-40. So Swift's value might have gone down, but
Hmm.
God, Brock Bowers is just stupid.
I honestly some of the catches that he had, like especially the one-handed catch he had in the end zone, which was a crazy catch. But at the same time, with the way that Gino has been playing this year, like Brock Bowers is gonna be up and down.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell him too. I just didn't because I was trying to get Brock Bowers from him this summer,
Hmm.
and he wanted a lot from him. I was like, I don't like Geno Smith, so
Yeah. Gino he'll give you a game where he'll throw 4 touchdowns, and then he'll give you a game where he'll throw none and like 18 picks.
all right. At the one spot, we have me. I stay at the one spot. QB1, Patrick Mahomes. Running back 5, Josh Jacobs. Running back 2, Jonathan Taylor. Wide receiver 3, St. Brown. Tight end 2, Ferg. Wide receiver 8, Devontae Adams. And on the bye week, coming back from bye week, Saquon Barkley. Running back something I don't have it. Oh, running back 10. Jonathan Taylor is human after all. He had a normal week compared to most players. So, but not what I was hoping for him to do this past week.
He'll bounce back. Like Jonathan Taylor is the key in that offense, and they're like he's just gonna eat every week.
You have any crap to say about my team?
I wish I did because honestly, I feel like it's a little bit cheating with how many good people you got. But hey, I joined late, so
Hey, I'm willing to talk. If you want some of my players, I want some of yours too. You can send a trade
yeah,
offer, but it's gotta be respectable though. If you send me something stupid, I will leave you on red.
I would never say anything stupid.
All right,
I
let's
mean,
Go ahead. What were you saying?
Go ahead. Man, nothing. It's all right.
Let's wrap this up. I got me at one, Juan at two, Will at three, John at four, Zach at five, Daniel at six, Dane at seven, Xander at eight, you at nine, and Jacob at 10. Anything you'll switch here?
No, I don't think I can. Like every week that I look at myself, I'm at 9. I'm like, I wish I could say I could switch it, but at the same time, my team has done nothing great.
I'm glad because most people when I have them down here and they're winning, they give me crap, and I'm just like, you're winning, but like you're not
Yeah,
doing it in a
no,
dominant fashion.
it has not. I literally barely beat Jacob by what 12 points last week.
Yeah.
But I did have some scoring on my bench that I didn't put in. But hey, it's whatever.
Any message you have for your league mates?
Let's make some trades happen.
Let's make some trades happen. This is third week in a row. Somebody said, let's make some trades happen. All right, bro. Thanks for stopping by, man. Hope to see you again. Good luck this
Yeah,
week. I think you
thank you.
play. Oh, you play Dane, so
Yeah. I'm
don't.
hoping Dane just continues to struggle and then he picks it up after me.
Yeah, don't be the one in one
Yeah,
and nine. Don't be the one.
yeah, right.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Deuces.